Is Kazuha still good? Short answer is yes, so you can click off this video. But anyway, I really wanted to talk about Kazuha right now and how he is in terms of pull value, whether you should pull for him or not. Now, as a disclaimer, as always, no character is a must pull. You can always clear the abyss with 4-star characters. Of course, it's easier with certain 5-star characters. And so yeah, let's hop right into it. So Kazuha is one of the best anemo support characters, or actually one of the best support characters in the game. With his skill, he can group enemies and trigger the swirl reaction, and with its ultimate, it also boosts your damage overall. Actually, both skill and burst increases supportive capabilities, so if you are going to pick him up, I highly recommend that you do. And if you have considered pulling for him, here's how you build him. It's very easy. You just slap on the Viridescent Venerer set. This shreds the elemental resistance of the element that you swirled onto the enemy. So basically it shreds the enemy's resistance to that particular element that you swirled. All you have to do is just put on triple EM for the Sands, Goblet, and Circlet. And for the substats, just go for Energy Recharge. As for his best weapons, there is a lot of value if you actually use the Favonius Sword on him. Not only does it provide him energy particles and energy recharge, but it also helps the team overall in terms of energy regen as well. But if you just want to push out as much damage as you can also use the Iron Sting. Or if you were here during the Ito event, the Tokubo Shigure is actually also a pretty good option.
Or for a gotcha weapon, you can also use the Siphus Moonlight. It also provides EM, but on top of that, it also provides you a little bit of energy recharge as well.
Of course, if you are looking to get his signature weapon, the Freedom Sworn, it is of course his best in slot because it provides a lot of utility not just for himself, but for the team as well. As for his constellations, you don't really need any of these constellations, but if you just want to have quality of life improvements, then yes, of course, picking up constellations is great as well. A lot of people will stop at C2, which actually boosts his supportive capabilities even more, but of course, C1 also provides him an extra usage of his skill right after you use his burst, which is actually pretty good, although it does cut into the time of your rotations, but it's all well and good if you can manage them properly.
Now, in order to maximize him fully, it's actually best to have him at level 90, and as for his talents, he does get some value off his normal attacks, so would level that up as well, on top of course, his burst and his skill. Depends on your resources if you want to level them up as high as you can. Basically, that's all just about preference.
Now, it's not to say that all the other anemo supports are bad, particularly Sucrose and Venti. In fact, they both have their individual uses. Venti, of course, is great at crowd control, particularly if the enemies are not large, like Ruin Guards and all that. And Sucrose is actually good at being a driver for certain teams like a Taser team. It's just that Kazuha, in my honest opinion, is the best anemo support. For one, his ultimate is very intuitive. It actually casts around him rather than just some random area on the map, unlike Sucrose's and Venti's. And aside from that, he's actually pretty fun to use, even in the overworld. I've used him since, and honestly, the only time that I do want to change him is if I actually get the Wanderer, which I probably won't anytime soon. And so that's it for my overall thoughts about Kazuha. Let me know in the comments down below if you are going to be pulling for him, or if you're savoring up for someone else, maybe somebody in Fontaine. As usual, I would really appreciate if you would like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, but most importantly, thank you for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace out, fam.